Hey guys, this is Prithvipal Singh. Welcome to the Java Gladiator. This is third part of flow control in Go language. In part 1 and part 2 we have seen if condition and switch statements. In this video we will understand for loop. We will cover these 3 points in this video. First we will see basic structure of for loop. We will write very basic program to understand structure of for loop. And second point we will see how to use for loop as a while loop. We do not have while loop and do while loop in Golang, so we can remove optional initialization and post statements from for loop to work for loop as while loop. At the end, we will see how to iterate over map, array, slice, and string using range clause. So let's start with the practical. I will write very basic program. I will not explain how for loop works because it is understood that, assuming that you have a programming background and you have knowledge of C and C++. So this is for loop. I treat so it will iterate through n minus 1. So I have count here as an n, so it is not declared. Let me just declare this variable count colon equal to 10, and it will iterate through 0 to n minus 1, that is 0 to 9. And the body of this for loop, I'll just uh, print the index. So it's an index equal to index. Let me run this program and see the output. So it prints from 0 to 9, right? This is very simple. So structure this for loop is, first is initialization. So we we can only use colon equal to an initialization part of for loop to initialize a variable. So we cannot use where keyword to initialize variable in for's initialization part. Second is condition. So we need some condition to break this loop. So here we have index less than count, and the post statement. So we can have any valid statement in post statement. So I have just used index plus plus. So ultimately it will reach to 9. So it will break this loop at the end if index becomes 10. This is very simple program demonstration to see how for loop works in Go, how to write for loop in Go language. And in second point, we'll see how to use for loop with a while loop. So we can remove this optional initialization and post statement from for loop. So let me just remove this and paste it above this for loop. So because we are using this index variable in condition and prints, and this is also optional. So I'll just again cut this and paste it at the body of the for loop. Okay, so now you can notice that this for loop looks like a while loop because while loop has only usually has only one condition. So you, in the for in this in this for loop we sorry, in this for loop we have only condition. We don't have initialization and post statements. If I run this program again, I'll get same output. Okay, and again this condition is also optional. If I remove this condition, it will work as infinite loop. It is infinite loop, so it will print index. Okay, so it will never end, so need to break this loop by control C. Okay, so that's it from second point. So in third point, we will see how to iterate over map, array, and string. I have already declared map over here, so I'll use this. So I don't need this program, this line. So I'll comment this. Now I'll use this piece of code. I have already declared map here. I'll use this map. So map is type of string. So key is string and value is also string. And I have initialized this map with 4 values. That is a as a key, a, B, C, D as a keys, and value apple, ball, cat, and dog. So these are the value. So so we'll iterate over the map using range clause. So writing for loop where key comma value colon equal to range clause and say map. So here I'm getting compilation error because key and value are declared but not used. So we'll use shortly. But please note that range clause will fetch one key value pair at a time and put value into key and values, these two variables. Okay, so key in the first value and value in second values. Okay, let me just print this so we can see the output. Fmt dot println, say key equal to key, value equal to value. So let's run this program and see the output. So you can see here key A, B, C, D are printed and corresponding value are also printed here. Okay, now very simple. And let's just deep dive into more detail. So we can have at, at least one. So if I remove second part is optional. If I remove this, it will only, this range will only return key. Okay, so I don't have value here, so it will only return keys, that is ABCD. It is giving me error here because value is not declared, is undefined. I'll just remove this line and run this program again. You can notice this only keys are printed, sequence is not same because map doesn't have sequence. Okay, and so it is very simple, right? So range returns key and value. If we have only one variable at the left side of colon equal to, it will only return keys. So what if I only want values not keys? So you know, right, that we can we cannot keep variable unused. So let's say I don't want to use key in my for loop body and I want only value, and let's say I don't want, I just remove key, I don't just want value. Okay, I will get compilation error. Say key declared but not used. So what? So only one value will be, only one variable will be keys. So what if I want only one value, only values? Okay, so I can replace this key by underscore. So it will iterate over each key pair value and it will assign value, that is apple, ball, cat, dog, into value variable. And we can replace the first variable by underscore, that is blank identifier, so it will not give us compilation error. So let me run this program again and see the output. So you can see that values of the map are printed. Okay, so that's it from the map. So we'll see how to iterate over uh, array using this array. So I have declared this array variable and this and assigned, so array size is 4 and have assigned 4 values to uh, each index. Okay, so on index 0 it is apple, ball, cat and dog on corresponding indexes. So let's just copy this code and paste it over here, uncomment this again and replace this map with array, and here we'll say index and value, and we'll print index and value here. Now run this program again, see the output. It will print index 0 and corresponding value, index 1 and corresponding value, 2 and corresponding value, index 3 and corresponding value. Very simple. And again, in if we have only one variable at the left side of colon equal to in range clause, it will return only index. Like in the map it returns key, whereas in array it returns only index. So let me run this program and see the output. It returns only index, right? It printed only index here. So what if I don't want index, I just want the value from the array. I can replace index by underscore, that is blank identifier, and second variable will be value. And here I'll say value. Let's run this program and see the output. So it is printing value, it is not printing key, sorry, index. So we cannot have unused variable, so we can replace unused variable by the underscore, that is blank identifier. So that's it from again array. So array iteration. Now we will see how to iterate over the string. So let me just declare string str colon equal to, let's say, hello, and I will iterate over this. So I'll just copy this above code and use it and comment it again, and instead of array I'll say str and index and print this. So again I'll say index equal to next comma. Okay, so run this program again, see the output. So it is printing index and the number. So what are these numbers? These are the Unicode representation of character. Okay, so it iterates. So when we iterate over a string, it returns index and corresponding character from that index. So if zeroth location we have h, and first location we have e, likewise. Okay, so what if we don't want to Unicode, we want value? So we can use printf instead of println. So I'll just copy this, paste it, say printf, and you will say index equal to percent %d, comma char equal to percent %d hash e, and we will remove this string from here and see the output. So it is, say, slash n, and it will from it. So you can see index 0 h 1 e 2 e 2l 3l 4th o. Okay, so we can iterate over a string as well. So each iteration we will get character. Okay, so again we can remove this. We can have only one element on one variable on the left hand side of column equal to, but it will return only index. If we want only value, we can replace the index variable by underscore, and it will work as for loop. We have seen this in for array iteration and map iteration. That's it from for loop. uh, thanks for watching.